rhythm and resilience.
Where every thread of the fabric tells a story.
Every beat of the drum echoes heritage.
And every voice carries the soul of generation.
We are Africa, bold, beautiful, and timeless. At Sun TV, we don't just tell African stories.
We celebrate it in every color, sound, and tradition.
From the past that shaped us
to the future we proudly define.
Sun TV, Africa, seen, heard, celebrated. Sun TV, cause of the nation.
On the 17th of November 1993, General Sani Abacha became Nigeria's 7th military ruler. His rule marked the end of the Third Republic and reverted Nigeria into yet another military government.
This government has always expressed its commitment to dialogue as a means of resolving our internal differences.
His regime recorded a lot of human rights abuses, several political assassinations, and increased corruption. Many Nigerians consider him to be the country's first real dictator. This project is an attempt to explain the rise and fall of one of the most notorious rulers in Nigeria's history. On August 27, 1985, Major General Ibrahim Babangida becomes head of state. He overthrows Major General Muhammadu Buhari in a palace coup. In his inaugural speech, he criticizes Buhari's regime for being too rigid and he profiles a flexible approach.
I'm pleased to take this opportunity to declare once again, therefore, that this administration attaches the greatest importance to constructive and helpful criticisms as well as the freedom of the press, and to declare further that the administration also attaches the greatest importance of fundamental human rights.
He appoints Major General Sani Abacha as Chief of Army Staff as a reward for his crucial support during the coup. The following year, Babangida and his Armed Force Ruling Council begin plans for transition to civilian rule, setting October 1990 as the date for this return. He lifts the ban on political activities which had been in place since 1983 and legalizes the formation of two parties, the National Republican Convention (NRC) and the Social Democratic Party (SDP). He then urged all Nigerians to join either of the parties. In 1987, the National Electoral Commission (NEC) is established and tasked with the process of overseeing all electoral proceedings in the country. But failing to meet the stipulated deadline, the date for the return to civilian rule is changed from 1990 to 1993. Babangida then appoints Ernest Shonekan, a prominent corporate executive from the Southwest region, as head of Transitional Council and initiates the draft for the Constitution of the Third Republic. The gubernatorial and state legislative elections were conducted in 1991, and in 1992, the presidential primaries for the two parties were held, but the results were cancelled for electoral malpractice. Babangida then proceeded to ban all candidates who participated in the election from contesting again. One of them was Shehu Musa Yar'Adua, a former vice president of Nigeria. The next year, fresh primaries were conducted for both parties, and Chief MKO Abiola, a prominent multimillionaire from the southwest, emerged as presidential candidate for the SDP, beating prominent politicians like Babagana Kingibe and Atiku Abubakar in the process. Abiola would later take Babagana Kingibe as his running mate. Bashir Tofa, a businessman from the north, became the presidential candidate for the NRC. Unlike Chief MKO, who was widely known throughout the country, Tofa was relatively unknown except in his home state of Kano. But of the two, he was perceived to have closer ties with Babangida and the military. Abiola's political message was an optimistic future for Nigeria, with slogans such as "Farewell to poverty" and "At last, our ray of hope." One of his intentions was to manage the country's international debt while presenting himself as someone the international community can trust. On the 12th of June 1993, the NEC, led by Professor Humphrey Nwosu, organized one of the freest and the fairest elections in the country's history. It made use of the system of voting called Option A4, which allowed voters to vote in the open. And even though the turnout was low, no episode of serious violence was recorded. 2 days later, the first batch of the election result was announced, Abiola wins 19 of 30 states and the Federal Capital Territory. This included all the states in the southwest, 3 of the 7 states of the southeast, 5 of the 9 northern states including Kano, Tofa's home state, and 4 out of the 7 states in the middle belt. In the end, Abiola won by a 58% majority, 8.3 million to Tofa's 5.9 million, becoming the first Southerner to secure the national mandate freely and fairly. However, this euphoria did not last long. On the 24th of June 1993, General Ibrahim Babangida annulled the election, citing the issue of vote buying and national security concerns as reasons.
It is true that the presidential election was generally seen to be free, fair, and peaceful. However, there was in fact a huge array of electoral malpractices virtually in all the states of the Federation.
The country is thrown into chaos and widespread protests break out. Over 100 pro-Abiola demonstrators will be killed. Babangida's military government then proceeded to terminate all activities of the NEC, shut down media houses, and issued decrees preventing court cases on the annulled elections. Former military rulers Olusegun Obasanjo and Muhammadu Buhari and 10 other former generals issued a joint statement demanding the removal of Babangida from power. And on the 26th of August 1993, bowing to pressures from his inner circle, General Ibrahim Babangida placed the country in the hands of an interim government led by Ernest Shonekan and resigned from office.
And it is with a deep sense of responsibility that once again I accept the challenge to serve as the head of the interim national government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
As interim president, Shonekan wanted to make Abiola his vice, but he refused because he had no belief in Babangida's interim government. The new government had to contend with a failing economy impaired with debt and rising inflation. During Shonekan's brief regime, Nigeria was ranked among the top 20 poorest countries in the world by the World Bank. To revive the economy, Shonekan took the unpopular decision of removing subsidies on petroleum products, raising the price of petrol by 700%. Shonekan also made plans for transition to civilian rule, setting February 1994 as the date for another election. But he will be toppled yet again by another military ruler, this time his defense minister, General Sani Abacha, having spent only 3 months in office. Although he was named the head of government, it wasn't clear whether he was in control of the armed forces. In November 1993, the decree establishing the interim government was ruled out because it was believed to have been signed by Babangida after his removal from office, thus making the interim government illegal.
Consequently, the following decisions come into immediate effect. The interim national government is hereby dissolved. The national and state assemblies are also dissolved. The state executive councils are dissolved. The brigade commanders are to take over from the governors in their states until administrators are appointed. Where there are no brigade commanders, the commissioners of police in the states are to take over. All local governments stand dissolved. The directors of personnel are to take over the administration of the local governments until administrators are appointed. The National Electoral Commission is hereby dissolved.
The new military ruler, General Sani Abacha, was born in Kano, in the northern part of Nigeria, on the 20th of September 1943. He joined the army in 1962 after leaving the government college Kano. Abacha was by no means academically sound, but he was seen by many as a military genius. In 1993, he became the first Nigerian military officer to attain a full general rank without skipping a single rank, becoming second lieutenant in 1963, lieutenant in 1966, captain in 1967, major in 1969, lieutenant colonel in 1972, colonel in 1975, brigadier general in 1980, major general in 1984, lieutenant general in 1987, and general in 1990. He fought during the Nigerian Civil War as a platoon and battalion commander and later became the commander of the 2nd Infantry Division in 1975. He was involved in nearly all military coups in Nigeria, starting from the 1966 counter-coup to the palace coup that brought General Babangida into power. But in only a few months, his regime would get a dose of the opposition. On the eve of the first anniversary of the June 12 elections, Chief MKO Abiola publicly declares himself as president and goes into hiding. He didn't hide for too long. He was hunted by the military government and arrested on charges of treason. It took about 200 police vehicles to bring him to custody. He would spend 4 years in solitary confinement with the Bible, the Quran, and 14 guards. During that time, Pope John Paul II, Archbishop Desmond Tutu, and other human rights activists from all over the world lobbied the Nigerian government for his release, but their pleas fell on deaf ears. For Abacha's government, the sole condition attached to the release of Chief MKO was that he renounced his mandate, something he refused to do even when offered compensations and refund by the government for his expenses during the elections. On the 5th of July 1990,
Good morning and welcome to the Sun TV morning show, your trusted source for insight, inspiration, and information to start your day. It's a bright Wednesday morning, and as the world wakes to two new possibilities, we are reminded that progress begins when people, communities, and nations choose dialogue over division and partnership over pride. In a world faced with complex challenges, from insecurity to terrorism, there's the call for global cooperation has never been louder. Our nations must rise above borders and interests to embrace diplomacy, mutual respect, and shared responsibilities. Because when peace is secured anywhere, it strengthens stability everywhere. Here at Sun TV, we believe that true leadership, whether in governance or in global affairs, begins with understanding, empathy, and the will to work together for a common goal. So as we bring you today's blend of news, weather, business, and human interest stories and reviews of the papers, let's remember unity is strength and cooperation is the surest path to safer, more peaceful world. Once again, good morning. I am Abraham Jordan, and this is the Sun TV morning show. Let's begin the day informed, inspired, and united. And with me this morning is Mr. Eradane Kukwen. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Abraham.
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. And today we will not be alone on this. We will bring in somebody who a lot of people called controversial. Some said is truthful. Some say is an analyst. Is a man known to us all. So I'm going to put that is going to be in the basket, and I won't pull it out until we take the weather report. So let's quickly take the weather report and have a special gift for our viewers today. So don't go anywhere. It's good morning. It's another beautiful day across the nation. Let's begin from the nation, Abuja, where it's currently overcast at 23 degrees Celsius, and the weather is feeling slightly cooler at 22 degrees. The temperature is expected to rise later to around 34 degrees high with 21 degrees low, with light southern winds at about 4 kilometers per hour. And also across the northern region, Katsina and Kaduna are waking up to clear skies and mild temperatures around 20 to 21 degrees Celsius, while Sokoto will enjoy partly sunny conditions at 23 degrees. The lowest temperature this morning is recorded in Duse, Jigawa State at a cool 18 degrees Celsius. In the northeast, Yola leads with the country's highest early temperature at 26 degrees Celsius. Those skies remain overcast. Bauchi is relatively mild at 19 degrees, also under cloudy conditions. Heading southwards, residents of Lagos, Abeokuta, and Ibadan can expect scattered clouds and warm temperature with temperatures hovering around 24 to 25 degrees Celsius. Akure and Oshogbo remains overcast and mild, both sitting at 22 degrees. In the southeast and south-south zones, Awka, Asaba, and Umuahia enjoying partly sunny skies at 25 degrees, though Owerri, Port Harcourt, and Yenagoa experience light rains and low clouds with temperature near 23 degrees. So, well, that is all we're going to take on the Sun TV weather report this morning. So wherever you go, ensure that you're stepping out for work, school, or business. Keep an umbrella handy if you're in the areas where there's rain, and if you're in this part of the country in the north, enjoy the cool, dry breeze right here. So, well, I told you I have a very important guest to bring to the show. I won't let him out until we go for a short break, so don't go anywhere. I will be right back immediately after this very short break. Africa, a land of roots, rhythm, and resilience.
Where every thread of the fabric tells a story.
Every beat of the drum echoes heritage.
And every voice carries the soul of generation.
We are Africa, bold, beautiful, and timeless. At Sun TV, we don't just tell African stories.
We celebrate it in every color, sound, and tradition.
From the past that shaped us
to the future we proudly define.
Sun TV, Africa, seen, heard, celebrated. Sun TV, Pulse of the Nation.
Welcome back to the morning show. And before we went on that break, I told you that we have a very important guest for you today. Before I introduce him, I just want to keep you on tenterhooks so that by the time you see him, you know that, yes, he's worth the wait. Mr. Era Daniel Kukwen, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Abraham, once again. Yeah. And good morning to Nigerians out there.
I can see the excitement on your face. It seems you two are, it was a shocker to everyone. We didn't know he would be here.
Yeah, we're actually happy to see him. He's somebody that is synonymous with controversy, but in most instances, on good ones. He's a trailblazer and so many other good things.
Yes, speaking of bold ideas and fearless dialogue, joining us this morning is a man who never shies away from tough conversations, Ambassador Rukwesi Emuri. He is a controversial yet deeply analytical political analyst and advocate. is known for challenging the status quo and pushing for accountability, justice, and genuine leadership in governance. Together, we'll be diving deep into the news today. Good morning, Ambassador.
Good morning, Mr. Abraham.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Nice meeting you guys again on Zoom TV. Yeah. I'm happy to be here.
Yes.
And together we'll have enjoyed this breakfast.
Definitely. So someone asked me, and I'm going to throw this question to you. I said he has a grudge with you because the Taraba education system, the Taraba State University, Federal University Wukari, they need analytical minds, lecturers. And why don't you just do something about this? You've written more books than a lot of newspapers. You've written
Is the person expecting me to be a lecturer?
You could come in and help, because the things you write, these are things that are deep. So
well, there are times for that. You know, in every stage of life. Like I told my lecturer in political science, I challenged. I say, "Have you done politics before?" He said, "No." I said, "Why are you teaching me political science? Why are you teaching me politics when you have never done it?" Okay. Today we have so many preachers that have not actually done it. They never live what they are preaching. They just study the theory and they went straight into teaching others. You know, there is something. You have to do this thing before you come and start teaching. Teaching should come from experience. Experiential knowledge is the best. It's better than you just finish your first degree. You just got a lecturing job. You come to repeat what they have told you to other people. You know, copy and paste. You know, I am involved in things that I know. By the time I am 6, there's something why the age of lecturers up to 70, because they expect that there are some that will come in with knowledge that they have acquired from the field, technical knowledge, that when they come, should need more time. So I can retire at the age of 55, 60, I can join the academia and impact what I've learned. But for now, it's time for hustling, man.
I told you can't catch him. Look at the way he said, okay, he's going to be in politics, probably become president of Nigeria.
Now you are
then he will come to the classroom.
Then you come to the classroom and share your knowledge. But now if I go, what will I tell them? Is it to quote one book to the other?
Thank you very much. So today we are going to go into analysis of stories on the newspaper. We're going to take the papers. We are going to ensure that you give us a very deep analysis. So together we are having a very, very great morning show. Let me start with the Punch. So we're just going to take the major story on the Punch. And on the Punch newspaper, say 15% tariff, Nigerians to pay 1 trillion extra for petrol yearly. That is on the Punch. Nigerians will pay additional amount of about 1 trillion naira. That is about 973.6 billion. The actual figure is 973.6 billion annually on petrol imports, following the federal government's planned introduction of a 15% import tariff on premium motor spirit. A price analysis conducted by the Punch has shown, according to a petrol import and trade report obtained from the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, reviewed by the Punch on Tuesday, Nigeria imported an average of 26.75 million liters of petrol daily between January and September 2025. Now, where I want to, the question I want to ask is, how would this affect the local producers? Because if you are taxing, putting a tariff on export, that means you're telling importers to increase their productions. So do you think this is a good one, since it will give the edge to the local producers like the Dangote refineries and other modular refineries around?
Economically, when you are building a nation economically, and you have enough product to serve your population, yet the people want to sabotage your own economy by bringing product from outside. The government can take such decision to protect its own interest. Now, Nigeria have the world's largest, refinery. As with that alone, we are exporting. Dangote is not just producing for Nigeria, it's exporting to other countries. Now there are some competitors that see that, okay, if we buy from Dangote, we are helping his business. You know, there are people like that. There are sadists. There are people that don't want your progress. Instead of watching some TV, they'll watch CNN. Meanwhile, the news is the same. So you will see that because of that, the federal government is okay. Since the Nigerian petroleum, Dangote Petroleum, is even one of the best in the world.
Definitely.
Now, that's why you see people queuing more at MRS filling station to buy fuel than at NNPC. You go to NNPC, you see there's no queue. But people go to queue behind at MRS filling station because they believe that the fuel has more quality than the foreign fuel. Now, since these people insist that they don't want to buy from the local one that we have, they want to go abroad to buy. Like, now, imagine, we have yam. And you now say, okay, you don't want to eat local yam. You want to eat foreign yam. The federal government say, we won't stop you from eating foreign yam. But we are going to charge you for trying to sabotage our economy. Yes. So the point the government is trying to make is the government just want people to be patriotic, even in their consumption of fuel. Yes. That we should patronize our own. Remember when Dangote workers decided to join Pengasan for strike? Dangote took a decisive action because he knew that these things can have foreigners can even come and hijack our unions. Definitely. And make sure they sabotage him. So he decided to sack them. And when they beg that the labor laws, he said, okay, I'm recruiting you back, but not in my refinery because we cannot have labor doing strike in that place. You understand?
Very sensitive.
So it's a sensitive part, and at this stage, we don't want sabotage. So the federal government is not taking that decision because there is no fuel and we are all importing. It's taking that decision because we have fuel and some people prefer to import. And you have to pay for that.
Thank you very much.
So there is no any economic danger to it because there is enough fuel for us to consume in Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. I've known you to be an advocate for local production and consumption. Mr. Era, some marketers are of the view that since the market has been deregularized, that it is giving undue advantage to some people by imposing tax on importation. But do you agree with these marketers?
Yes. Let me start with disagreeing with Ambassador Quincy Muri on the grounds that when you introduce such tax, such tariffs, you have to be sure that the local production is sufficient. As we stand now, Dangote is not meeting the demands of Nigerians. To a very large extent, we don't have sufficient production from here. So for the government now to say we're going to introduce 15% tariff on fuel that we're importing is adding to the burdens that Nigeria already have. We have so many challenges in this country, insecurity, inflation, and other things like that. By the time you add another extra charges on the fuel that local Nigerians will go to the market to buy as a result of the fact that, though it is good, just like you mentioned, it is patriotic, but you have to take into cognizance that as you encourage people to be patriotic, there is a need for you to understand that do they have the economic power? Do they have the balance to be able to absorb the shock that is going to come with these tariffs? That is another part of it. It's all good if all that ends well is good.
Okay, all that ends well is good.
To add up to that, you know that with Dangote having the license to produce, other countries, others can also produce.
Definitely.
So the federal government is encouraging, instead of going out to buy refined fuel, you take the crude here, take it out, and go and buy it back. So the federal government is looking at it like it's not economically viable decision. Mm-hmm. That was exactly what killed our NNPC and refineries all over the country.
Definitely.
So we cannot go back. They renew hope. We are renewing hope in Nigeria So the government of Asiwaju is not being emotional about economy. He's talking, when it comes to economy, the government is taking decisive decision, like the currency, the way we run, the way dollar was being run before. You go to a CBN, you get it at 150. You go to the parallel market, you get it at 700. Yes. The government is not being emotional about that. It's taking decision that in the long run, Nigerians are going to be proud of what it has. And we're going to build Nigeria for Nigerians.
Oh, thank you very much. We're going to build Nigeria for Nigerians. And maybe we may even look at more, maybe we could go into investing into refinery.
Yes, you can invest into refinery. Instead of paying 15% for product you import, and you have the right to invest and get the license. Before you know, in fact, the modular refineries, the license is given to so many people are producing. So with this state that is going on, you will see that there will be so many. In fact, some of these foreign fuel that the people are claiming, they produce it from here. Yeah. And they just claim that it's from abroad. So now it's going to really help.
Okay, yes. Well, let me tell you, viewers, I'm sitting between two people who are from the United States of America. So maybe I trust them. Sorry, for those of you not living in Taraba, USA, USSA is a local government area in Taraba State, and they're both from USA local government. So sometimes we say they are from USA. So they are foreign.
Remove the one S.
Remove the one S, and it becomes USA. Thank you very much. Let's go to the Vanguard. The Vanguard newspaper. Yeah, because we have a lot to discuss. Let's just take the major story on the Vanguard, which as a Trump, why we reject U.S. threat on Nigeria, China. Like we all know, it's no longer news about what the United States President Donald Trump said on social media. So yesterday, China rejected the United States threat to take military action against Nigeria, saying it firmly opposed to any external interference in the country's internal affairs. We recall that the U.S. President Donald Trump last week threatened to take military action against Nigeria following allegations of genocide against Christians in the country. The Chinese government stance came on the day that federal government said religious extremists are behind the narrative alleging genocide against Christians, warning that their goal is to divide the nation. This is even as the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, said yesterday that because of the need to take a coordinated national response to Trump threat, the Senate will take the matter to the executive arm of government, especially as the issue in question bordered on foreign policy and diplomatic relationship. Well, before we, Ambassador, before you respond to this very, very headline, I want to know your take on the pronouncement by Donald Trump on the killing of Christians, and generally just respond to what he said on his social media page.
One thing we learned from that is that a closed mouth is a closed destiny. People talk. When people talk, things start happening. Somebody have to take up the issue to the United States Congress and brought evidences. And then the Americans have to look at the evidence, and they reach a conclusion that Nigeria government is not taking the issue of killings of its citizens seriously. So the government simply said, if you cannot take the issue of killing of your citizens seriously, we are coming to do it for you. And now the issue is that the government the United States said they concluded that most of these killings are being done by the Muslims, people who claim to be Muslims. And they kill both Christians and Muslims. Now the issue is, who are those doing the killings? It's not whether both Christians and Muslims are doing the killings. But since it is Muslims, radicals that are doing the killings, and because it's Muslims, the Christians feel persecuted. And to couple the matter up again, our elections and political arena become charged with religious narrative, to the extent that some Muslims threaten the Tinubu that if you don't choose a Muslim to be your running mate, you will not win elections. So clearly, Nigeria is on the path of Muslim Islamic dominance, political dominance. And if you look at it, it's not healthy for the country. So Tinubu fought for the pressure to take a Muslim to be, and as he take a Muslim to be the president, the vice president, he also empowers some Christians to be part of the government. But the US do not look at all that. They look at it that the Nigerian government is trying to impress these radicals. And also looking at the fact that even meetings were being held with these terrorists to appease them. And the narrative that the terrorists need to be appeased, not to be destroyed, is gaining ground to the point that people in community decide that since government even respect these people, for us to spare our life, let us give them whatever they want. Even if it means for me to become a Muslim and live, let me become. So some Christians are either moving away or become Muslims or they get killed. Evidence are there everywhere that some people prefer to pay the terrorists for protection than to pay the police for protection. So these things, evidence are there. The United States give in Nigeria a wake-up call that the purpose of government is to protect citizens. In fact, if you cannot do it, the US have a mandate. We have a policy, and that policy is that when a country does not protect the rights of citizens because of their religion or ethnicity, we declare that country a country of particular concern. And once we declare that country a country of particular concern, we have the mandate of our Congress. The U.S. National Assembly will now be the one to permit the president that you can go ahead and protect these people. And that is why, and once they get the mandate of the U.S. Assembly, Congress, they will strike the terrorists without permission of Nigeria, because the Nigerian government is not doing this work. They didn't say they are coming to dislodge the Nigerian government or presidency. They say they are coming and they will come very fast. But the problem is that the America have done this in other countries, and we have seen the consequences. We are not saying that it is completely bad for America to do that, but we're saying that you, Nigerian government, look at this thing and take proactive action. And Nigerian government saw the message and they decided to do something. Number one, Tinubu, first and foremost, when he got the intelligence of what Trump would do, he first and foremost fired all the service chiefs, changed them. And the next thing he has done, within the service chief, there was massive deployment. You can see that most of the service leadership position in service in the military now are acting. Then the next thing he did was to make sure he gave a marching order that the soldiers should do this and that. Now, and you see that even in Taraba State here, we've been talking about bandits being kept in certain places and soldiers never attacked that place. Until Tinubu gave this recent order, they attacked that place and they killed so many bandits and they took control of that place. So you see that now the U.S. is not to joke about when it comes to human rights violation and all this. But at the end of the day, if they are allowed to come to your country, they also take over other things. You understand? There's someone saying, feel at home will make a visitor break the remote control. You understand? So sometimes it's not good to allow foreigners to interfere. But when you have made the evidence so clear that they have the right to interfere, they can interfere, you see that the consequence will not be much. Now come to China. The consequence will be much. That's why we don't want America to come. We don't want. Because all that America will come and do, we know that our soldiers can do it.
Definitely.
Our soldier, what is the business of a soldier standing on the expressway? What are you doing on the express?
On the express.
The soldier don't have business on our checkpoint. That's the work of police. That's the work of civil defense. The soldiers should be focused. Call all our soldiers from these checking points and send them to dislodge these terrorists. So we know that it's a wake-up call, and we know that right now and Nigerian government will now be afraid of the citizen voice. Now, if they attack my community, I can go on television, live on my Facebook, with evidence. I can push the evidence out there, and the one will respond. So the government know the power of the social media, the power of citizen voice, and that is why the government will do its best to make sure that the citizens of Nigeria are not taken for granted. Yes. But let me tell you, Tinubu has always believed that Nigerians deserve the best in security. But somehow, he's going to improve. You can see from 2023 to date, Tinubu have done so much for security, but you need to do more. Most of the report that they were showing from the U.S. Congress were not under Tinubu's regime.
Yes, yes.
Most of them, they like the one Bishop Dachalon from Jos that was showing evidence of genocide. Yeah. The video he was showing to the world was from 2010.
Oh.
You understand? 2010. Okay, 2010. Who was the president of Nigeria? It was Goodluck Jonathan. That we talk about what happened in Jos. What do we call that place?
Is it Bokos?
No, not Bokos.
Miango?
Not Miango. The video they were showing was a place in Jos that there was a massacre of more than 500 people.
Yes.
It was that thing took place during Goodluck Jonathan. So they bring those videos now as evidence under Tinubu. You know, they're not being fair to Tinubu. Because that thing did not happen under Tinubu. But there are other things that happen under Tinubu. Yes, there are other things that happen like in Bokos and other places. You have mass killings that the soldiers, the perpetrators were not dealt with. They will come and kill and go back and hide. To come and kill. So now, Tinubu government needs not to challenge the US. They need to wake up and start doing what they can do to show the world that we are capable of protecting life and properties of Nigeria.
Thank you very much. It is very important that I ask you that question because for years you've been one of those who has been advocating for the security of displaced communities in southern Taraba, which you've been a very, very vocal person, and I can see it's consistent with your views. Now, Mr. Daniel Kukwen, this it's now turned into an international row between the West and the East, as the case may be, and I'm very sure Russia will also respond. But let us look at the United States, the United Nations Charter. The United Nations Charter forbids states from using force against another state territory except in narrow circumstances. That basic prohibition is in Article 2, subsection 4 of the United States Charter. And the main exceptions are consent by the territorial states, that is Nigeria, saying yes. Then another option, exemption, is if the Security Council authorization under Chapter 7 or subsection C, self-defense under Article 51, if an armed attack occurs and any measures taken self-defense must be reported to the Security Council. So as we all see under the United Nations Charter, they can't come without Nigeria's permission. And another thing is that they can only come if, maybe if their citizens are attacked, maybe the embassy. So do you think Nigeria needs U.S. help? And in what way do you think will be more beneficiary to us if we need their help? Is it we need their troops on ground, or we need intelligence from them and also technology and expertise?
Yes, let me answer from the last query. You see, I will not be able to explain particularly whether the modalities where they should come in, since I'm not a security expert. Okay. But the truth is that the statements of Donald Trump is in a way that is showing some level of strength. He has some strength, he has some power. United States is the big brother of the world, so they have this accepted thing among the nations of the world that they have this power to go, since they have the intelligence, they have the military might. I think it is based on that Donald Trump is making all these statements. But the position of China in this report is that you have to recognize the sovereignty of Nigeria as a nation. We must admit that U.S. have superior military intelligence, they have superior arms, we have the manpower, but they may have equipment. So I was expecting Trump to say, okay, let's synergize. Let's see how we'll snuff these people out. Not speaking as if you come with gun-blazing guns, God-forsaken nation. That is actually quite outrageous. He shouldn't have said that. It is totally unacceptable. I am not a public office holder, but I'm a Nigerian. I have the right to say what Donald Trump has said is not acceptable. Those choice of words, his expression is not acceptable. If he is coming in a way that he wants to synergize with Nigerian government, let's use your system, we can advise, this is what we recommend. Then they work together. Nobody wants anybody to die. You understand? Ambassador Kwesi Miri pointed it out clearly. When you come from the perspective where you feel as if it is Christians that have been massacred, Muslims too have been killed, and it is not as if it is during Tinubu's administration that this thing happens. There are instances where it happened before this regime. So I'm looking at President Trump. We're doing a statement that said, okay, we're coming as allies, not as United States Army with gun. There's a way he described it, with gun blazing. And, you know, that's quite derogatory. He looked down on Nigeria as a nation.
What about the statement, a disgraced nation?
Disgraced nation. That is quite outrageous.
Okay, I want to add, you quoted the Charter of the UN.
Yes.
But you know, in international politics, Niccolo Machiavelli said we shouldn't analyze it based on all that. Mm-hmm. That is idealism, where you look at laws and norms. He said, no, when you are talking about politics, you should look at the reality. How do they do it? Where have America obeyed that charter?
None.
You understand? They did in Iraq, in Afghanistan. No, so when I'm analyzing politics, I won't go into the idea of the UN. In fact, the UN, if you look at the last UN annual Congress that they do, General Assembly, you see that they were bashing UN because they discovered that there's no need for the UN. Because the UN does not do anything. You just have laws that nobody cares about it once their interests have been threatened. America does not. In fact, once America remove its funding of the UN is dead.
Yes,
because most of the nations of the world don't give money to the UN. America has been funding UN, and Donald Trump has questioned that, and that they are weakening the UN. So the point I'm trying to say is that when if you study Donald Trump very well, he's not a person that like war. He's somebody that want to show you that he can like somebody that pull his share that I have capacity to fight.
Just to scare you away from the fight. To scare you.
He want to scare everybody, bully everybody to respect the United States. You understand? In fact, he has done that. In fact, when he told them to stop Iraq and Iran and Israel, they didn't want to stop. When he dropped the bomb, one bomb, everybody gets scared. So he's somebody that have the power, but he's saying that I can use it if you dare me. You understand? So Trump just needs a diplomatic relationship with Nigeria, and they feel that we're titling towards China more.
Yes, the issue of BRICS.
Yeah, you understand. So we are going towards China. So they want Nigeria. So Nigeria should assert its own independence. We are not going towards China because most of the construction companies in Nigeria, most of the things we consume in Nigeria are from China.
Definitely.
You understand? But if you ask the question, even America, most of the things they consume are from China.
Definitely.
So China cannot help Nigeria fight any war. Mm-hmm. China is just writing statement that we don't want it, but Chinese will never go to war.
You should ask where have they
gone to war. Where have they gone to war? The only war China will go if China is attacked, and nobody would like to attack China. So Nigeria should not bank on China for any protection. The better if you say it is Russia. Russia can go to war to protect its ally, but China cannot go to any war. Yeah. But the major thing we need to talk about is those things that America are saying, are they true? Are there killings in Nigeria? Yes. Are they burning churches in Nigeria? Yes. The Christian community being attacked? Yes. Who are those doing the killing? They are those who claim to be what? Muslims. If they claim to be Muslim and they are coming to say Allah Akbar before the killing, then America need to take a step that no, we need to protect the Christian. But after the Allah Akbar, those Muslims that do not believe in their radical form of Islam, they are also being killed.
And also in other places where there are no Christians, like Katsina, Sokoto, they are also there killing.
In those places that there are no Christian, they discover that it is even, and when they can't find religion, they go into ethnicity. It is Hausa and Fulani. With crisis. So you discover that there must be someone behind the scene, behind this crisis.
Pulling the strings.
Pulling the string. So, okay, where there are Christians, we'll use religion. So that it will be seen like Muslim and Christian. Muslim and killing Christian. Where there are no Christian much, we'll use what?
Ethnicity.
Ethnicity. Go to Bauchi here. Most of the Christian communities in Bauchi are left underdeveloped. Go to Bauchi. I've stayed there before. Go to those communities that it is Christian or traditionalist. The government don't care as if those people are human beings. They don't give them anything. In fact, some of them, if you go to Bauchi, for example, I work in Bauchi, there's a place in Ganjua, local government, we talk about Mia. You go to that Mia area, you will see those people living as if we are still in 1901. They're living in hot there. They don't have anything called government. Why? They have not accepted Islam, and some of them have not accepted Christianity even. You understand?
But they are right.
But they don't kill them, but they leave them.
They deny them development.
Yeah, they deny them everything. So you see, the injustice in Nigeria because of religion and ethnicity, Nigerian government is not watching it. Nigerian laws are not protecting Nigerians. Nigerian laws are not ensuring justice for everybody. And that's why Americans feel that they have the moral right to intervene.
And recently I saw it on social media where Yerima Bakura, the former governor of Zamfara State, was, I think it was a podcast or an interview like that, cut into clips and is being shared on the social media. He said that he implemented the Sharia that he did when he was in government was because it was a political promise that he made. Now, we've degenerated to the level where we use religion
to do politics.
Extremely in our politics.
Yes.
It's something that we use to do politicking.
Politicking.
We don't do issue-based analysis. Thank God for people like you that are, to a very large extent, balanced in some analysis. But in most instances, even this Trump issue that is making the rounds now, people are looking at it from the perspective of religion. Christians will say they should come and take, after all, he's Muslim. There are statements like that because there are rumors that they are going to set up base in Port Harcourt. And some, because of these narratives that is hinged on religion, people will say, why Port Harcourt? Arna, you understand? Muslim, these things. So this is the problem. Yeah. When we don't remove these narratives, this politicking, this winning election because of some of these sentiments, what else will it do?
Let me give you an example, sir. When I was in Bauchi, one of my church member was abducted, married out by her uncle that is a Muslim. She was married out to a Muslim, that she was abducted to be married out. They were planning for the marriage, and they even changed her name. They Islamized her, they changed her name. The father came crying that they have done it to so many of the girls, and there's nothing they can do here. What can we do? I told the father that I want to break the record. I want to break the record that this girl, if she didn't do it that way, at the age of 13, they cannot do it for her. She don't have the right. Yeah. And I took the issue up. I wrote about it. You know, some people think that it's today that I've started writing. Go and check. I wrote about Alheri Bawa. I told the world that they will not. They told me that it is a Muslim Sharia council that converted her. I say, let it be Sharia council. They don't have right to come and convert my daughter to this thing. And many Muslims that saw what I push out, they believe that no. You don't have right to do that. See, there are so many Muslims that don't believe in most of these things, but most of them cannot talk because they feel if they talk, they will feel that they have been sold out. There are many Christians that know that Muslims are being wrongly accused. They term Muslims. You wrongly accuse somebody, and you see somebody who feel like I don't have anything against Christians, but you generalization. Yeah. So they feel that if they don't generalize it, the people will not believe. Let me tell you, let us not generalize things. Let us face issues as they come, and at the end of the day, we will discover that we will live peacefully together, and we'll fight injustice together, and we'll win the war against terrorism together.
Thank you very much. So maybe on a lighter note, I'm going to be taking the American stance on issues now as a big brother. So anybody in your house, if the pot of soup is not tasting well, call me. I will come and take that pot of soup as big brother. Mr. Should I go ahead and take that American position issue? So anytime your family complain that the meat in your soup is, I will come. Take the pot, eat the meat, and
but make sure you have the American power. Because if you have the resources to execute your threat, when you don't have the resources to execute your threat, don't threaten.
and even no matter how strong you are, you must experience some resistance.
Definitely. Yeah. Oh, so you mean if I come now to ensure that the meat is okay by testing, you will resist?
Also remember that the America that went to Afghanistan ran away.
They flew.
They flew in the night.
You know, there's some words they use in the Bible that they flew.
Yes. So they fled the country after 20 years.
Yes. Yeah.
So you see that the resistance of the people matters a lot.
The support matters, the resistance matters.
Okay. So
thank you very much. Now let's go to the Tribune. I know this matter will interest you because, you know, they say when your enemy is doing the wrong thing, what do? You keep clapping for them. This is an International Tribune breaking. Court orders PDP to proceed with National Convention in Ibadan. And on your state High Court sitting in Ibadan has ordered the People's Democratic Party, PDP, to go ahead with its scheduled National Convention slated for November 15 and 16, 2025 in Ibadan, your state. Justice Ladiran Akitola gave the order on Monday while ruling on ex parte motion brought before the court by Folahan Malomo Adelabi, who sued as the claimant applicant in suit. The defendants in the case includes PDP's national chairman, Ambassador Omar Liadamagon, for himself and members of the party, National Working Committee, National Executive Committee, the Governor of Adamawa State, Right Honorable Ahmadu Fintiri, for himself and members of the National Convention Organizing Committee, and the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Now, the crux of the matter is this. One day, one trouble for PDP. One court judgment going left, the other one going right. What exactly do you think is wrong with the PDP?
Which court ordered the convention not to hold?
A federal high court.
Which court ordered the convention to hold?
A state high court. They are all high.
Yeah. Nigerians should know that the politicians we have do not respect even their own laws. The party law, they don't even respect it, not to talk about the constitution of Nigeria. So those of us that are in politics sometimes, we do some things that you actually feel that, why am I doing this? Because you see that the hierarchy of the parties are not doing that. Because without PDP now, what are we going to have? If PDP have done that to APC, will we have come to power?
No.
We will have come to power. So I as a member of APC, I do not support anything that should happen to PDP. I'm not even comfortable with APC governors decamping to the PDP because of the way the PDP have become. But if you're a politician, will you stay in a place that will not last? Now we have two-party leadership in PDP. We have two factions.
No convention.
During the election, who is going to sign your form for nomination form? So it's going to be a very big challenge for them. That is why some people, some party leaders, some governors are moving to the APC. Not because they want to, but because they feel that is the only alternative for them to get their second-term mandate back to office. So what happened in Oyo is a political court. What happened in Abuja is political court. Court should not tell political parties what to do. The political party have what we call internal conflict resolution mechanism. In fact, they have appeal within the party. The party, after conducting the election, the party have committees. They have appeal from the state to the federal. But the problem is, one man will be destroying your party, you'll be looking at him. They will not protest. What is there if people come out and say, no, you cannot come and dictate for our party? You understand? So Nigerians are complacent. In fact, Nigerians deserve the kind of government they have. Because the moment you stand out that let the right thing be done, your life will start going left. So Nigerians don't reward righteousness. Do what is right. They don't reward. They reward. You see somebody that come out and says he's a smart politician. Go and study. Why are you smart politician? He's smart politician because he does not allow free and fair election to hold in his constituency. He does not allow free and election. In fact, you see him boasting that is the one that bring this person, because he do not allow other people to exercise their franchise. And that is what is hurting the country. So what is happening in Ibadan, it will be settled at the appeal court. We have only one appeal court that will settle it, and the Supreme Court will settle it. At the end of the day, the politicians that have studied the issue know the timeline that may affect the parties. And now, at the end of the day, court settlement always gives zero sum.
Yes.
You understand? The winner takes it all. You will come and just like what happened with the APC and APC in Taraba last 2023, when Butcher finally got the ticket, the other people, what did they do? They decided to go and support another party. Some of them openly voted against the APC. So the disadvantage of getting court resolving your conflict for you is enormous at the polling stage. But if the party settle it, what they will do, say, okay, Abraham, you want to be governor, and Muri want to be governor, and Daniel want to be governor. Okay, Daniel is more gentle. Let him take the ticket as a governor. You are going to Senate. Muri, you come as a speaker. Go to House of Assembly, we'll bring you as a speaker, or we'll give you this position. That is how political settlements are done. Court settlements are not done that way. Definitely. Court will give everything to Daniel.
Who presented the best fact.
Daniel will now decide who will be this and that and that, and that will hurt me and you, and will decide to punish him at the poll. So these are what Nigerian politicians need to look into, so that court don't give us candidate, court don't give us somebody who win this election will go to court will say, okay, that person was not qualified. It's this person that win, even though the person have few votes. Those things are not healthy for our democracy.
Definitely. And if you look at it, if you look at the court cases on party issues, whenever it gets to the Supreme Court, I've noticed at the end of it all, the Supreme Court will tell you, go back to your internal mechanism, your constitution, and resolve those issues within. And I wonder why politicians still don't see that.
You see, just like Ambassador Quincy said, if a leader of a people decides to fail the people, there is nothing else. Because the leadership of PDP now is not actually ready. That is what I think. Who is taking the cases to the courts?
It is the leadership.
Do you understand? If these people are ready to actually resolve this issue, sacrifices should be made. What is too much in accepting that, okay, I don't want to, just like you mentioned, if at the end of the day, you know that court will end up giving all to another person. Just make the sacrifice for the party, if your interest is actually for the party.
You know, one thing is that a mistake that PDP made was for them not to take a position on Wike. You see, what people have learned now is that if the party do not agree with a government of unity, you understand? If your constitution do not, like me rejecting Abukefa's appointment, and I pointed to the constitution of my party, that if I accept that appointment, I cease to be a member of my party,
except
and I'm not
approved by the national,
except if it's approved by the national organization of the party, national executive. That okay, you Taraba, you guys can join government, Governor Kefas, to help the government of Taraba State. If that is not done, if I go and take that appointment, I cease to be a member. You know, that's a deterrence. That automatically the constitution makes it very clear that once you collect appointment from another government, you cease to be a member. But I don't know what the constitution of the PDP says. The moment Wike accepted appointment from Asiwaju, and he's still attending PDP meeting, you know that PDP is going to die. You understand?
Yes.
That is lessons for the future generation. That don't allow, if somebody accepts appointment from a political party, that person ceases to be a member of your party so that he can think clear. Now, a Wike is sitting with Anyao in Abuja, Damagum is sitting with the other governor. It is an insult to democracy. Because this man, whether you like it or not, Wike is going to dance to the tone of Asiwaju. To our own benefit in APC.
Definitely.
To the detriment of democracy in Nigeria. We, the APC, are going to benefit, but how is Nigeria going to benefit when there is no alternative, strong opposition for the country? It is not healthy at all. But PDP caused it by allowing Wike to remain as their member when he has accepted appointment from the APC.
In fairness to him, he was interviewed on a TV program, and he said he wrote to the national.
That is the mistake now. State approved for him. His local government approved for him. His ward approved for him. But the point is that you know that kind of political approval.
Yes.
The national leadership of the party, people are being selfish.
But there are instances, Obasanjo did coalition governments, and it didn't cause any problem. When Obasanjo came in 1999, he formed what is called a coalition government where he brought ANPP.
Who told you it didn't cause a problem?
Because most of them left.
Who told you it didn't cause a problem? In fact, it made PDP to have assumption that they are going to be in power for long. In fact, Abolofo, when Vincent Abolofo, when he Abolafo, when he was the PDP national chairman, he made a statement that PDP is going to govern Nigeria for 60 years. To show you how PDP was leading Nigeria to one party. So the idea of this thing, forming government of unity, does not arise. Okay, my brother, I want you to join my government. Since the constitution guarantees that you can leave one party to another, people decamp now. Why not decamp to that party? If you love your party so much, reject the appointment. But people play politics with national interest. And in a democracy, if we don't preserve our parties, the party politics, if we don't run it very well, I don't think that our democracy will survive that much.
And thank you very much. I think at this stage, we'll go for a short breather. We'll go for a short break. When we come back, this discussion continues. Africa, a land of roots, rhythm, and resilience.
Where every thread of the fabric tells a story.
Every beat of the drum echoes heritage.
And every voice carries the soul of generation.
We are Africa, bold, beautiful, and timeless. At Sun TV, we don't just tell African stories.
We celebrate it in every color, sound, and tradition.
From the past that shaped us
to the future we proudly define.
Sun TV, Africa, seen, heard, celebrated. Sun TV, cause of the nation.
Taraba, blessed land richly endowed with precious gold, glittering gemstones, and fertile soil that nurture life and promise prosperity. Yet, lurking amidst these treasures is a grave danger: illegal mining, a malignant threat that wreaks havoc on our precious environment. Illegal mining ravages Taraba's beautiful landscapes as reckless miners dig deep holes carelessly, leaving behind gaping pits that scar the earth, while toxic pollutants from these unlawful activities seep into and contaminate our vital rivers, streams, and water sources. posing severe risks to humans, wildlife, and entire ecosystems. It is on this note that the Taraba State Governor, Dr. Abuke First, constituted the Anti-Illegal Mining Task Force to regulate the illegal mining activities. Legal mining conducted responsibly under strict regulations unlocks myriad benefits for Taraba State. Legal mining creates much needed jobs, empowering youths and families, catalyzes infrastructure development as mining revenues help build vital schools where children learn bright futures, construct hospitals where citizens access quality healthcare, and improve roads enhancing connectivity. Therefore, a crucial clarion call resounds across Taraba, especially to our revered traditional and religious leaders who custodially lead communities and different faiths to rise magnanimously to this environmental challenge. We urgently appeal to traditional and religious leaders to sensitize their subjects diligently about the grave dangers of illegal mining, educate them on benefits of legal mining, and crucially blow the whistle courageously whenever illegal mining activities are spotted in villages, towns, or rural areas to this number 080-6608-1020. Do not be found wanting. Tarabans, let's join hands resolutely saying a loud and clear no to illegal mining while championing legal sustainable mining practices. Let us zealously protect Taraba's land, for it is truly our invaluable life. This message is brought to you by SP Jamu Emmanuel, Commander of Strike Force and Anti-Mining Activities.
Ubangiji ya albarkaci jihar Taraba da walwataccen ƙasar noma ga kuma ɗimbin albarkatun ƙasa bila adadin. Sai dai irin waɗannan dukkanin abinda Ubangiji ya samar domin samar da kyakkyawar fata ga jihar ta Taraba, ana samun wasu munanan ɗabi'u na sare dazuzzuka da tone-tonen ramumuka domin ɗebo albarkatun ƙasan da hakan ke matukar barazana ga muhalli da kuma al'ummar da ke cikin Taraba da ma dabbobi da suke cikinta. Wannan ko na iya lalata dukkan wani tsari ko dabaru da aka samar domin kyautata rayuwar bil'adama da mara dabbobi. Wannan illar na dada tozartawa da kuma lalata dukkanin wurare da ake da su, ga lalata ruwa da muhalli da ke zama barazana ga rayuwar dabbobi na cikin ruwa da kuma na tudu da ma jama'a da ke kan wannan. Hakan na iya zama kuma wani abin da ke iya lalata kyakkyawar fata da ake da ita na kyautata rayuwar al'umma musamman da yara da ma dabbobi. A irin wannan ne gwamnatin jihar Taraba gargashin Dr. Abu Kefa ta samar da wata wani kwamiti mai karfin fada da doka ta baiwa dama ya tabbatar da cewa ya takaita ayyukan saran dazuzzuka da tone-tone albarkatun ƙasa ba bisa ka'ida ba. Bisa wannan ne kuma wannan kwamiti ya tashi haikan domin tabbatar da an bi doka da aka zayyana na tabbatar da kare dazuzzuka da sauran albarkatun ƙasa da ubangiji albarkaci wannan jiha da ita, domin samarwa matasa da kuma iyalai aikin yi idan aka bi ka'ida wurin bin matakai da za su dace da yadda ake tono albarkacin ƙasa da kuma sare dazuzzuka a bisa ka'ida, wanda hakan zai iya taimakawa ci gaba da kuma bunƙasa rayuwar jama'a da kuma fitar da Tarabar a idon duniya. A bisa wannan ake yin kira ta musamman ga al'ummar jihar Taraba da su tabbatar da cewa sun bi tsari da dabaru da aka tanadar. Ana kuma kira da amfani da sarakunan gargajiya da maluman addini da sauran jagororin al'umma da suke da alhakin kula da irin waɗannan al'ummomi da kuma ke zama tare da tabbatar da sun sanya ido sosai wurin ganin an kawar da dukkan wani kalubale da muhalli ke fuskanta. Ana kuma kira nan take ga sarakunan gargajiya da maluma na addini da su waro al'umma kai, musamman waɗanda suke jagoranta, domin nuna musu matukar illa da waɗannan sare-saren dazuzzuka da tono albarkatun ƙasa ba bisa ƙa'ida ba suke yi, kuma su ilmantar da jama'a domin amfanin su wadda mara misaltuwa ne. Ana kuma karfafa musu gwiwa da cewa duk lokacin da suka ga wani aiki da ya shafi irin wannan mummunan aiki da su handarsa samar da hukumomi ta yin amfani da wannan layi 0866681020. Yan Taraba a haɗa hannu tare domin tabbatar da an tsirar da jihar kuma an kawar da tsarin na tono albarkatun ƙasa da sare-saren dazuzzuka ba bisa ƙa'ida ba, domin ɗorewar ci gaban jihar Taraban da kuma samar da albarkatunta da moriyarta ga dukkanin al'umma. Wannan sako ne da ya fito daga hukumar nan da take sanya ido da hana sare dazuzzuka ba bisa ƙa'ida ba.
Country people, how on a day? I hope you say una wake up well, yo. Meanwhile, I dey welcome una to the pigeon section of our morning show. As this now section where we always dey knack una latest story concerning the things where they happen over inside the country, even inside our community and our society. My name na Esther Oka Steven, and with me this morning now my beautiful guest, my personal person as usual, in person of Auntie Lillian Yakubu. Auntie, thank you for joining me this morning.
You're welcome.
Okay, oh, my country people. The matter when it be say me want talk about this morning, na be mind your business. Na be the topic when I want to make we touch light matter together on this morning. As I earlier take a talk, I say now mind your business. Now me want talk about you, my country people. So make una do well to follow me touch light matter on Facebook at Some TV. Even yourself will be there for YouTube at Some TV Live. Yes, you as I be say my market women them they go begin they happy say yes, yo, this is story when it be say Auntie Esther carry come this morning. You go sweet well. Yes, this story go make sense well. And they always they tell una talk say make una they carry matter come meet us on Some TV concerning anything when it be say una they face for una street, for una area, for una community, for una society. As we always they touch light matter concerning people when it be say that they carry to come, we they touch light then their ass go come balance, their marketplaces go come balance, and they tell una talk, we say make una they carry on our own too they come. Say we be una friend, we be una personal person. Some people say they go carry to come, they go talk, we say make we not call name. Like the story of that woman when it be say the husband they popo her every time, they beat him every time. She beg us say make we not call name, country people we call name. So make una not fear anytime when it be say una they experience anything. Even to say any kind of abuse, form of abuse, child abuse yo, anyone yo, then catch thief for your area yo, any latest information, make una they carry come for Some TV. We go they follow una they touch light time. This is story when they carry come nakuna so concerning mind your business. Now the matter when it be say one woman carry come meet us for station here yesterday. Now me want talk about it. Yes, this woman a married woman and she be with 5 children. My country people as I they talk to una so. She talk to say get one man for our street. Yeah, this man a mechanic and this man will be. This woman cry come outside yesterday talk say this mechanic man not let her family to rest here at all. As I talk to her now, so this woman, her husband, dey with her. The husband, therefore, in place of work for Lagos State, my country people. This mechanic man, he not let this woman to rest. He dey tell people talk say this woman they wear skimpy things. Say now why married woman go they wear trouser? He dey tell people talk say now why married woman go they wear tight shirt. If they make people to hate this woman unnecessarily, even come reach stage when it be say they talk to say they no pay money. Say this woman husband self no even marry this woman. Talk to say if to say they marry this woman, say this woman for not they wear trouser. Country people, which kind talk can be this one? Now married man, person when he get family, now they put eye for another family people them their matter. So this one not be to mind your business. This man now where they do this woman this thing, so he mind in business. Country people, I say make una do me well to follow me touch lighting matter on Facebook at Some TV. Even yourself will be there for YouTube at Some TV Live. As the story take they go, so my country people, this woman come turn on the husband for phone. Say he get one mechanic man for area where she be say she always they tell him. Say this man now don't come outside. They talk say the husband not marry him. The husband not pay money for his head. Say the woman too they wear skimpy things. Country people, this woman husband don't come there on the toe now. He said this one a deformation of character. The woman husband don't come outside say he not agree again. No. Say this man when he be say he be mechanic, he go tell her if na him borrow her money before he go the wife place go pay. If na him give her money before he go in wife place to carry and come for inside the Jalingo. Say if na him give her money before he buy drink for the elders for his wife village them. Say this man go come outside, they come talk him. Secondly, this man husband again where we come call and then this man talk say the skipping things when he be say the wife they wear, even self the trouser where the wife they wear. This man talk say in the even way be am from Lagos to come give his wife and the children. Say now wetin concern this man when he be say this man no fit look in family. They talk about in wife when he keep for inside the Jalingo. So this woman husband don't talk say he not go agree. Say on how the matter take be. Say this one a deformation of character. Say this man go come outside, come stand to defend all waiting in don't talk. So my country people, the step when he be say this woman husband don't take now for this case. It makes sense, abi e no make sense, my country people. I earlier tell una say make una do me well to follow me Torchlight Matter on Facebook. Even yourself we there for YouTube at some TV Live. Okay, Auntie Lillian will be my guest. Go follow me Torchlight Matter. Una sabi say me safe as I don't carry this matter of mind your business. Come outside. I go talk well for on top of this matter. But meanwhile, Auntie Lillian make you help me Torchlight Matter. This man, when he be say be mechanic, he get your family. As if they put eye for another man family, for another man house, he good. What be your intake concerning this matter? Take off say before me as sabi say now women and they do cho. Now women and they do, but now it can't be like say women don't resign, no. Now men and don't take over. And he get one thing when he be say my native people, my village people, them they always talk. They talk to say any married man when he be say if they carry eye, they put for another married woman, another family people, them their house. Say that man where they chook eye for another person family, say that man a wish. Country people not be juju be that. So Auntie Lillian, what be your intake concerning this matter? What do you see? The thing when he be say this man do to say reach this woman's side, he good or be not good? He consign now.
Okay now, Mother Esther, thank you very much. You get one saying where they talk say an idle man is a devil workshop.
Okay. Oh.
If the man get something where if he get work for him workshop, you know go come out to the chook or they put eye in another person's house. If okay, that man where you talk about where they Lagos, if na him the way be things can't give him wife, that means he want me the wife they dress cute for him. And I have elderly ones, my older brothers, my senior brothers. They prefer me their wife put on bomb shorts, put on all these things because they no want go outside. You know, say you get some ladies where they dress like this for outside, and the more they go outside, they see the ladies, and all those things they attract them. So they prefer instead of them make them cook ma come out outside, go they chase woman for outside. They go buy them, can't give their wife for house. Me she they wear her. Me she they look good for them. So to me, I don't see anything wrong where as a married woman they wear skimpy clothes. No be your husband buy and give you. You go reject gift where your husband carry can't give you. Your husband make he want to see you, may they dress fine, may they wear all these kind clothes, may they attractive to you. That's why you come on your own money, enter market, go buy all those clothes. So you as that mechanic man where you been talk, that may Kukuma carry his own problem, goes in family, goes solving problem for his own family. May you know they carry man, they do pium, chook man for another person family matter or waiting. If something is going wrong, you go approach the husband, no be the wife. Correct. The wife no get any business to do with you. To me, maybe he get eye, in the chook eye for that woman. Maybe he ain't like her, but he don't know how to come approach her. That's why they use all that kind of strategies. But I did not say anything wrong now for that married woman to dress like that. I did not say anything wrong. So to me, it's okay. If the man feel buy and give him wife, it's okay. So make that man Kukuma stay in the JJ, focus on his work and stop putting eyes on that woman.
Okay, country people, for those of you now who just join us, this is now the pidgin section of our morning show. And as they always tell on this in our section of the Nakuna latest story concerning the happening things for inside the country, even of our community and our society. Today's topic when it be say we carry come so now mind your business. Say one woman for inside Jalingo here don't come cry, come outside, come reach for some TV. Talk say one mechanic man no gree she and her family relax to enjoy themselves. Say her husband did not deal with them. This man go they carry matter, they go out anyhow. Say this woman they wear skimpy things. They give this woman a bad reputation on my country people. Now the Tori na me carry come now this morning say this woman don't carry matter and tell the husband when he be say he know they live with them. And now the husband don't come there on it. Say this mechanic man go come outside, come tell her if na him money, na him take, they buy those skimpy things for his wife, my country people. Take of say he like the way the wife they dress. That is why they give the wife. And also Auntie Lillian, when the be say she follow me touch light matter, don't come outside, come talk to say if the woman dressing, this married woman dressing, they paint this mechanical man. So why this mechanical man not call this woman husband on phone? Then I will say your wife they wear trouser, your wife they wear t-shirts. We not like am for this place, or maybe for this place we know they wear trouser. How na take see am? Then the husband go answer am. But rather he carry and take, they go outside. So till they even they come take am talk to the woman here in my country people. Na correct thing na this married man he do. Secondly, the one when he be say Auntie Lillian talk when he sweet me well, she talk to say an idle man is a devil workshop. Say if it say this man get business to do for him workshop where they keep am busy. Then this man for no get time to they do cho, they work out mio, pio. They worry people with another person's family matter. And also the third one when he be say she talk when he sweet me well, he talk to say that man get what he be say maybe he like. When he say the wife wear that trouser, that's why they always they buy am, they even say they will be and can't give the wife. And this mechanical man in my country people, if now something when he be say you they admire, why you not make your wife too to wear am? If now something when he be say you they admire, because me now I don't consider say this one a form of jealousy. Yes. The time when he be say you supposed take put your own house in order. Take arrange your family, take arrange your wife. They take and they look another man's wife, my country people. No be to do that. My country people, the time when they say this man go take also provide food for his wife, they take and they condemn another person family. They take and they look what that one shop. They take and they look what the other family take wear. To an extent when they say this one don't control to defamation of character, my country people. And as I talk to una, so there is consequences for all these things. The reason why I carry this story come knock on this morning, I say I want to make una know say there is result, there is consequences. After you do cho finishing, after you don't backbite somebody finish, make you know say yes, there is a repercussion. And this man, now his mouth don't come land down to a level when he be say he must face the consequences of the thing when he be say he carry his mouth draw for himself in my country people. So those of now when he be say una they watch this program, especially men, when he be say una they watch this program, make una they come out eye for person family matter. Yes, make una try to fix on our home. Make una try to fix on our wife well. Make una try to train on our children well. And make una know they put eye for other people, children in my country people. That is why I carry this matter come. Even yourself, Auntie Lillian, this very mechanic man, when we go touch light matter, yes, people call they talk, say people when he dey around yesterday when he be say we go to touch light this matter because of say we call this mechanic. Yes, when we go to touch light matter, he sabi the one where we hear. Just the way people they shout say justice for Achanya. Justice for Achanya. When it be say people they come outside, so you know sabi say they molest this very mechanic. This man where they talk say in Peking, this woman they wear tight thing. In daughter they cover head from head to toe, but they still hold the daughter. They enter the daughter website. Then browse this girl www.com, and this man if he come outside cry say justice for my daughter. Yes. They catch the Peking. Somebody was entering this girl. The papa sit down, they carry mouth, they enter people family. You no go station as I talk to you. The Peking, the person when he be say they sleep with the daughter, so you no arrest this person, go station. He do the thing on a low key. You know why the man do that thing on a low key? Now because of say he mouth too much for community. This man when he be say this woman carry come so. Now man when he be say he talk anyhow. You know, they even chew the words from his mouth before he talk and come outside my country people. If to say na correct papa, na good man, na he be. If I come outside, bring down his daughter case, make them stand for him well. But upon that, he add in picking on for one side. If they carry mouth, they go enter married person when he there for solid foundation. You where your foundation, they shake. You leave your own house. When it be say rain, they enter. Go enter people's house when it be say they roof. I beg make una dey mind on our business. Now he make me carry this story come outside so. And until then, if you want check away, this kind of people, their mouth they make people to run away from their family.
Yeah.
Because see they call say sin of the father. You get how you go talk rich when it be say people go begin they hate your children. Parents I beg. Make we lay good foundation for our children. Make we dey mind our business. You get how you go look person family rich, criticize person family rich, and your own don't bend. You no fit straight am again. So I beg, make una hold una self. Una wey dey talk, dey criticize, dey backbite people, your own family stand well. This matter wey dey talk, so no be for only this woman compound, this woman house, now this thing dey happen. It dey happen reach place of work. It dey happen reach your marketplace, my market women dem. Those of una wey dey sell there, una sabi wetin na dey talk well well. It dey happen reach you for inside church, criticism. It dey happen reach for everywhere, societal matter, village, your meeting. So I beg, the reason why I carry this story come na sake of say, e get wetin they call deformation of character, and there is a punishable offense. Yes, this cho. So those of una when e be say una dey live for community society, when e be say then they oppress una with all this thing, when e be say una no go do, person go say una do. Make una kia go for station, go report. Yes, carry your proof. The person talk am, you hear am. Punish that person by going to report that person. Yes, that is why I carried out this story come knock on this morning. Okay, I don't see my followers then. They don't follow me. They Touchlight Matter on Facebook at Some TV. Even though on YouTube at Some TV Live. When I sabi say me no go just draw the curtain on the pigeon section just like that without telling una thank you. So those of una when the business don't follow me Touchlight Matter this morning, I dey throw a salute to all of una once again. And me also no go fit to live here without thanking my special guest, maybe Auntie Lillian Yakubu. Auntie, thank you for Touchlighting Matter with me this morning. And I also thank myself, will be Esther Oka Stephen. I thank una once again for joining me. Hope say una go do well to join us tomorrow as well until the end of this program. I still remain Esther Oka Stephen. Nado.
Taraba, blessed land richly endowed with precious gold, glittering gemstones and fertile soil that nurture life and promise prosperity. Yet, lurking amidst these treasures is a grave danger: illegal mining, a malignant threat that wreaks havoc on our precious environment. Illegal mining ravages Taraba's beautiful landscapes as reckless miners dig deep holes carelessly, leaving behind gaping pits that scar the earth, while toxic pollutants from these unlawful activities seep into and contaminate our vital rivers, streams and water sources, posing severe risks to humans, wildlife and entire ecosystems. It is on this note that the Taraba State Governor, Dr. Abuke First, constituted the Anti-Illegal Mining Task Force to regulate the illegal mining activities. Legal mining conducted responsibly under strict regulations unlocks myriad benefits for Taraba State. Legal mining creates much needed jobs, empowering youths and families, catalyzes infrastructure development as mining revenues help build vital schools where children learn bright futures, construct hospitals where citizens access quality healthcare, and improve roads, enhancing connectivity. Therefore, a crucial clarion call resounds across Taraba, especially to our revered traditional and religious leaders who custodially lead communities and different faiths to rise magnanimously to this environmental challenge. We urgently appeal to traditional and religious leaders to sensitize their subjects diligently about the grave dangers of illegal mining, educate them on benefits of legal mining, and crucially blow the whistle courageously whenever illegal mining activities are spotted in villages, towns, or rural areas to this number 080-6608-1020. Do not be found wanting. Tarabans, let's join hands resolutely saying a loud and clear no to illegal mining while championing legal sustainable mining practices. Let us zealously protect Taraba's land, for it is truly our invaluable life. This message is brought to you by SP Jamu Emmanuel, Commander of Strike Force and Anti-Mining Activities. Taraba, blessed land richly endowed with precious gold, glittering gemstones, and fertile soil that nurture life and promise prosperity. Yet, lurking amidst these treasures is a grave danger: illegal mining, a malignant threat that wreaks havoc on our precious environment. Illegal mining
Welcome back to the morning show on Sun TV. I'm Abraham Mine Judah, and we just watched the beautiful ladies there on the pigeon segment of the morning show. It's always hilarious, and it's a way that which it helps cool down the tension after especially this morning that we have Ambassador Quincy Muri, who has been firing on all cylinders, gun blazing. This morning. He came from Abuja, gun blazing, to the studios this morning. Thank you for staying with us here.
Thank you very much.
Yes, and Mr. Daniel Kupwen, he also came with arrows flying and bows.
And catapult.
And catapult flying. So, well, now we back home. Like I always say, this is my favorite part of the morning show. This is where we discuss home. This is where we discuss Taraba. And we take the story from the cover pages of Taraba News, which is the most influential newspaper in Taraba State. You want to hear about Taraba? Well, you read it on Taraba News. So this morning, let's just go straight to the stories. Wow, there is a big story that broke yesterday. Say Governor Abuke Fast meet with who is who in APC in Taraba. And then the sober line says hints at possible defection to APC. So Taraba State Governor Dr. Abuke Fast yesterday convened a historic APC stakeholders meeting in Jalingo, bringing together the state political heavyweights described by him as political Iroko, Timber and Caliber, including political witches and wizards, to officially confirm the widespread rumors of the planned defection from the People's Democratic Party to the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, after the forthcoming local government election. Well, I don't need to go. You know, sometimes what you're looking for in Sokoto is in your Sokoto. One of the, how would they describe? Political Iroko, Timber and Caliber, and can now also add witches and wizards this year. They had the meeting. So can you tell us who are the Irokos, who are the Timbers, who are the witches and wizards in yesterday's meeting?
Okay. Well, the governor yesterday, we met at the government house to confirm from him, because you know all the consultation and the rumors concerning him coming to APC has been on the newspapers, have been on the hearsay.
Hearsay.
Most of the stakeholders of the APC in Taraba have not been in the full picture of what is happening. Is it true? Is it not true? Is it coming? Is it not coming? So, you know, and also the APC stakeholders, we call them APC Unity Forum. It's in Abuja. So most of the meeting they do in Abuja. They talk in Abuja. And the governor, first and foremost, last week we met with the governor in Abuja at the Tiwa Danjuma house in Abuja, where the governor said he will not do something without the youth, that we are the owners of the party. Because long before then, the APC Youth Vanguard have released a statement telling the governor that he should not dare come to APC without first seeing us.
We did the analysis of that.
Because we are the owner of APC. Some of us have gone to prison because of APC, and some of us have rejected appointments because of our love for APC. So you can't just come into our party without telling us why you are coming into our party and what is there for us, whether you want to come and cause problem or you want to come and embrace everybody. Nobody will reject a governor joining his party because you do win at the poll, And if a governor come and you become the owner, you know, from the moment the governor join you, he start paying his dues to the party. The party start enjoying certain privileges, and there are some people in Abuja that go around claiming to be the owner of the party. Everybody is all man for himself. Right now, we have a clear leadership role of the party. The governor automatically becomes the leader of the party, and some things that we that have been in APC for long have not enjoyed or have not seen happening in our party may start happening. No. And also, there's another critical area that many people are not looking at. The political atmosphere of Taraba has been tense religiously. The APC has been fielding Muslim candidates. PDP have been fielding Christian candidates. And the narrative during election is not healthy for Taraba at all. To the extent that when last time in 2023, when APC fielded a Christian candidate, Senator Emmanuel Boacha, some members of the APC, out of protest, went out to vote for another party. To show them. So the governor told us that he is not comfortable with this kind of religious narrative, politics. That he know that if APC and PDP come together, that there will be no any other party that will beat them, and you don't need to be a Christian or Muslim to have a privilege on the platform of the APC. So he is coming, now that PDP is having issue, he is coming to break the gene. And you know, and his coming is going to create a sense of balance within the APC leadership. You will see that the stakeholders who are going to follow him to the party, there will be Muslim, there will be Christian, all of us are going to be here. And anybody that wants to leave is going to leave to go and form a party. You know, the process, most Taraban stakeholders cannot stand opposition. They cannot go to opposition because they will not like to fund it unless they are on the ballot. So you see that it is going to be an opportunity. We are brought up, it's an like a opportunistic political society where everybody that have money in the politics got his money from politics.
Yes.
Nobody brings his money into politics in Taraba. I challenge anybody that have money in Taraba to say, oh, I have 100, I'm a billionaire before I joined politics. Most of our stakeholders made their money from politics. So they are very afraid of standing against the ruling party, except if it's from this APC, PDP dominant. Now that this has been broken, you will see that everybody will have to fall in line to talk about credibility now. Credibility will start coming into the APC, and there's something that interests me, the consultational nature of Dr. Agbekefas. There are a lot of things I disagree with him in my past, but you see that in all those things that he do, even if he will do them anyway, he will do what we call formality consultation. I remember when he wanted to do something in Takum, he consulted widely the youth, even though he wasn't listening, but he was consulting. He wasn't listening to us.
You will have your say, but
you already made up his mind what to do, but you'll be consulting, and this consulting is a funny part of the government. But that is democracy. You don't have to just take decision alone. You have to make sure you follow up with consultation. But yesterday, we have a peaceful meeting. The only thing in the meeting is that people just come to hear those on the table. Nobody from the floor spoke. Nobody from the floor spoke. And many were offended. Many were offended because they have to fly all the way from Abuja. Why bringing our stakeholders from Abuja and you didn't allow any of them to say one or two things? They feel offended. But the governor keep repeating, there are some words that he keep repeating yesterday. Forgive me. Let us work together. Forgive me. Let us work together. And let me tell you, a world without forgiveness is a world that the devil will win anytime, any day. That's why we need to forgive, and we need to embrace, and we need to move together. Okay. We only know forgive. Some elders, some stakeholders are saying that they will not forgive if the governor come and is being imposed on the party. That they will repeat what they did for Boacha. Okay. You understand? Some of them will go to court. some of them will
support other
candidates. But if the governor come, follow every stakeholders and go through all the process, buy his form, go through the primaries and win the primary, that they have no need of going again. I think they are making a lot of sense.
Yeah, let democracy take
Let democracy take. In a nutshell, very soon, I will not be coming here as an oppositional voice. I'll be coming as a member of the ruling party in Taraba State.
In a few days' time.
In a few days' time, we are going for a local government election. I think from this place, I should be going to my local government to cast my vote, even though my party, APC, we are not fielding strong candidates like that. We may participate, but since they did not.
The calculation now shows that we are moving.
They are coming. The chairman after the election, they will come.
I will not disagree with you. Yesterday, just sitting on this same chair was Honorable Nora Danso, who is going to contest as chairman of and he categorically said it. Yes, the governor is moving, and he is moving wherever the governor goes to. That is Nora Danso, who will be the host or the chairman who will contest for chairman of Jalingo.
I think he's the one that gave ticket now.
Yes, he says so wherever the governor is going to,
they are all coming to APC. You understand? They are all coming to APC. But when we met in Abuja, some of the youth actually laid our concern. In politics, it's like war. Those that survive war are not always the best soldiers. No. I tell people that, I have fought so much for the politics of Taraba State. And people wonder, why have you been softened? I say, I'm fighting a war. There are some battles that pass your power. And you have to recognize those soldiers that die in the battlefield, most time are soldiers that insist on shooting when they are supposed to surrender.
I love that. I love it.
Yes, so there are times you need to surrender so that you can get your strength back. So that maybe if you don't win today, tomorrow you can come up. But if you say you want to fight until you win, you must win every fight. Yeah. Nobody wins every fight. Yeah. And we will believe that sometime the battles you win, you lose, are the battle that you win at last. Yeah. You lose out for you to win indirectly. Yeah. If you don't accept the will of God sometime, you end up isolating yourself and you will end up being disappointed because the politics is a game of interest.
It's a game of interest. Thank you very much. Time is no longer on our side. So we are just going to take 2 or 3 headlines of the stories. We may not discuss them. So on Taraba News today, you can read the story. Police probe alleged invasion of Taraba community by killer herders. I can see that story on Taraba News. Then alleged 27 billion fraud. EFCC witness absorbed as Taraba Governor Ishaku in transaction. Details, read that on Taraba News. And there's also this story about the health sector in Taraba State. Okay, you also have Taraba SEMA's proactive approach, conduct the profile of recently displaced victim of farmer herders crisis in Takum local government area. Then finally, we have Governor Abukefas bring healthcare to the doorstep of Tarabans. Over 1,000 citizens benefit from free medical services through state-of-the-art mobile hospital, and this mobile hospital will be taken to the 16 local governments of the state. So watch out for that. It's a good initiative. Now, before we go, finally, in 2 minutes, Ambassador Quincy Mori, you were in the opposition. You opposed to the best of your ability. You were given an appointment. You rejected it to the best of your ability. In a few weeks' time, you will be in the ruling party. Are you going to take that? If you are offered that position again, will you take it? That is 1. Just yes or no. I'm going to put you on a very tight corner. Then 2, Ambassador Quincy Mori, politics is not, just like you always say, it's not cho. What are you going to do for your people come 2027 so that this, every day they will say Quincy Mori is writing, so that at that point we know Quincy Mori is acting in this capacity. 2027, where do we see Quincy Mori?
All right, the governor coming to my party, the way I'm going to relate with him will really differ from when I was in the opposition.
Yeah.
Like politics is dynamic. If the governor come to APC today, I won't openly. I will look at where, if I have opportunity, because I will have opportunity to meet with leaders of the party, which is going to be our government, and we will be looking at his policies and what to do, and there'll be channel of communication. I will have direct a channel of communication with the SGS, the policy driver of the government. I'll have a channel of communication with all the commissioners. So it will be like whatever I can do, I have access to help the government. I can communicate. So I won't be looking at government from the opposition. These are going to help so that we can lead a better Taraba. So if like now governor come and now start criticizing him as if I'm an opposition, it will now be hate. It will no longer be politics. Yeah. And it is not good to hate. Hate does not drive economy, drive development. Yeah. What drives development is critical analysis and patriotism. If I'm a patriotic Taraba, I should want the governor to succeed. And it doesn't mean everything he will do I will like. But those things I don't like, I have opportunities to meet and air my grievances and say, okay, I don't like this, I don't like that, from the party point of view. And for my people, anything you do in politics, you have to consult. You don't just come up and say, like me now, if my people did not call me and say, Muri, we want you to go and do this for us, I can't send myself. I can't send myself. Okay. So when the right time comes, if my people send me, I will do it. And if they did not send me, I will wait for God to know areas that, I will perform better for them. But the one thing is that as long as I'm alive, I will remain favorable and focus on seeing Taraba become a better society. The narrative from Taraba should change. The narrative from Taraba should be a better news every day that Taraba has moved from this to this. Yes, not as you are saying, all our former governors will be going to EFCC. No. We want a drive whereby our former governors will be moving to Abuja, moving to international organization, moving to other positions in the federal. That is what we want.
Thank you very, very much. You've heard it. That is what we want from Ambassador Requested Muri. We want a Taraba that is developed, a Taraba that is moving forward, a Taraba where the leaders don't only stop at being leaders in Taraba, but move to the national, international level. Thank you very much, Mr. Daniel Kukwen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Requested Muri. It is always a delight having you on. I'm sure before the end of today, we will have you write another. You're also one of a very good article writer. You may write about what happened yesterday so that we can publish on Taraba News.
Yeah, I think I wrote something like that yesterday. I wrote it last. If you go to my page, you will see something like that. I've written something on it. But my page, people read it. So sometimes when you don't publish, and I have the enough readership on my page, like 300,000 readers. I'm okay.
Thank you.
When you publish, it goes further because you people are the best.
You're also the one of the best. You are the best doing what you do. Thank you very much. I'd like to say thank you to everybody that watched this program this morning, all our viewers there, and also everyone that's participated from here. Madam Esther Oka-Steven, and also Lillian Yakubu on the Pidgin segment, and today on the studio manager Shamaki and the King, and also the master control operators, Mr. James Taimano and Silas Walu God Gifts. I'm sorry, my brother there, I may not know what to call you. One of our IT students is doing quite well. So thank you very much, everyone. And to the executive producer of the show, Chief Gabriel Layinka.
Hello,
so thank you. I am Abraham Manejura. Good morning.
Ubangiji ya albarkaci jihar Taraba da walataccen ƙasar noma ga kuma ɗimbin albarkatun ƙasa bila adadin. Sai dai irin waɗannan dukkanin abinda Ubangiji ya samar domin samar da kyakkyawar fata ga jihar ta Taraba, ana samun wasu munanan ɗabi'u na sare dazuzzuka da tone-tonen ramumuka domin ɗebo albarkatun ƙasan da hakan ke matukar barazana ga muhalli da kuma al'ummar da cikin Taraba da ma dabbobi da suke cikinta. Wannan ko na iya lalata dukkan wani tsari ko dabaru da aka samar domin kyautata rayuwar bil'adama da da mara dabbobi. Wannan illar na daɗa tozartawa da kuma lalata dukkanin wurare da ake da su, ga lalata ruwa da muhalli da ke zama barazana ga rayuwar dabbobi na cikin ruwa da kuma na tudu da ma jama'a da ke kan wannan. Hakan na iya zama kuma wani abin da ke iya lalata kyakkyawar fata da ake da ita na kyautata rayuwar al'umma musamman da yara da ma dabbobi. A irin wannan ne gwamnatin jihar Taraba gargashin Dr. Abu Kefo ta samar da wani kwamiti mai karfin fada aji da doka ta baiwa dama ya tabbatar da cewa ya takaita ayyukan saran dazuzzuka da tone-tone albarkatun ƙasa ba bisa ka'ida ba. Bisa wannan ne kuma wannan kwamiti ya tashi haikan domin tabbatar da an bi doka da aka zayyana na tabbatar da kare dazuzzuka da sauran albarkatun ƙasa da ubangiji albarkaci wannan jiha da ita domin samarwa matasa da kuma iyalai aikin yi. Idan aka bi ka'ida wurin bin matakai da za su dace da yadda ake tono albarkacin ƙasa da kuma sada dazuzzuka a bisa ƙa'ida, wanda hakan zai iya taimakawa ci gaba da kuma bunƙasa rayuwar jama'a da kuma fitar da Tarabar a idon duniya. A bisa wannan ake yin kira ta musamman ga al'ummar jihar Taraba da su tabbatar da cewa sun bi tsari da dabaru da aka tanadar. Ana kuma kira da amfani da sarakunan gargajiya da maluman addini da sauran jagororin al'umma da suke da alhakin kula da irin waɗannan al'ummomi da kuma ke zama tare da tabbatar da sun sanya ido sosai wurin ganin an kawar da dukkan wani kalubale da muhalli ke fuskanta. Ana kuma kira nan take ga sarakunan gargajiya da maluma na addini da su waro al'umma kai, musamman waɗanda suke jagoranta, domin nuna musu matukar illa da waɗannan sare-saren dazuzzuka da tono albarkatun ƙasa ba bisa ƙa'ida ba suke yi, kuma su ilmantar da jama'a domin amfanin su wadda mara misaltuwa ne. Ana kuma karfafa musu gwiwa da cewa duk lokacin da suka ga wani aiki da ya shafi irin wannan mummunan aiki da su hanzarta samar da hukumomi ta yin amfani da wannan layi 0800 66 08 102 0.